presenting flowers to Mrs. Davis and Mrs. Murphy. Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Captain Brian R. Hurley and Captain John W. Davis would like to welcome you to the 589 Signal Company Change of Command Ceremony. Today, Captain Brian R. Hurley, who has commanded the 589 Signal Company since 14 December 1984, is passing command to Captain John W. Davis. The presiding officer will be Lieutenant Colonel Lamar H. Murphy, Jr., commander of the 52nd Signal Battalion.
The company is on.
It's 1940 in the regular Army as the first Signal Company repair and activated at Fort Monmouth, New Jersey. It was redesignated and activated in April 1955 as the 589 Signal Company. The unit served in Vietnam between 1 March 1970 and 26 January 1972, at which time it was deactivated. The unit was reactivated on 1 July 1974 in the Federal Republic of Germany, and the headquarters is currently at Robinson Barracks, Stuttgart, Germany. The transfer of the unit colors today is significant in many ways. The history, tradition, and accomplishments of the 589 Signal Company are embodied in these colors. With the transfer, served as a point around which the soldiers of the organization rallied as they moved forward in battle. The colors and were carried forward even if the commander fell in combat. All the others in the organization might perish, but the colors live on forever. And so with the transfer of the colors goes the transfer of responsibility for the accomplishment of the mission and the welfare of the soldiers. Captain Hurley, who has held these responsibilities for the past 19 months, will now relinquish them, while Lieutenant Colonel Murphy will charge Captain Davis with these same responsibilities. By authority of subparagraph 3-1, Army Regulation 620, the undersigned assumes command of the 589 Signal Company effective 18 June 1986. Signed, John W. Davis, Captain, Signal Corps, Commanding.
All right, red, red.
Colonel Madden, Lieutenant Colonel Swint, Lieutenant Colonel Murphy, and distinguished guests and friends of the 589 Signal Company. Colonel Murphy took away my thunder. I hadn't really wrote a speech, but as I went through the 26 sites of this company doing my inventory in the last 6 weeks, the pride was more than evident out there. I'm extremely proud to take command of this organization. Officers rarely get a chance to work with a unit that performs a mission 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All my units in the past were practicing for a mission someday in the future that we all hope will never come. I solicit your support as I've seen you give Captain Hurley. Captain Hurley has got a fine organization out there, the best I've ever seen. And I can assure you that you will always have my support. Thank you.
Up and
Corporals, get out the way.
First sergeant.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the change of command ceremony. You are invited to attend a reception located at the Robinson Barracks All Ranks Club for refreshments.